You're watching Single Process with Joe and Bob, a video series bringing you the experts to help you go from a we to a me. Our topic today is on what you need to know before you start dating again, whether it's post-divorce or post-death of a spouse or loss or a big breakup.
You're going to want to jump into it because, you know, you've been in a bad relationship for so long.
You're looking for validation, affirmation. Somebody's just going to tell you
validation,
you're hot.
sex, hand-holding, something fun. Exactly. So we have this great expert, Candace Brindley, who is a relationship expert, and she's going to take us through those things to look for. Thank you for being with us.
Welcome, Candace.
Thank you so much, both of you. So this is such a great subject.
Because you're dating right now?
Well, I've dated all my life except for the times when I was married.
This is such a big deal to us because obviously you're feeling like you don't know how to pick a good relationship if you're divorced.
Right.
So you're back out there and you don't want to make that mistake again.
Right. So I mean, pace yourself is the first step. And the reason you pace yourself is because there are two things. After divorce or having been widowed, you are so craving joy, happiness, laughter, fun,
sex.
And being sex, being validated, being appreciated, you know, so that anybody could come along almost and sweep you off their feet.
Yes.
They'd listen to you and like you. And that's the risk. And the other piece to that is that chemistry is the most potent cocktail of chemicals and hormones that can possibly happen to you.
Don't you need chemistry if you have a good relationship?
So to your point, absolutely. So it's one slice of the pie.
Okay.
That's all I want to say is that it is huge, but it's just one slice of that bigger pie.
We would let it drive the entire
That's
pie.
what everybody does because they're so desperate to be listened to and appreciated.
And there's so few good guys
and
out there.
And that's so legit, right?
Yeah.
The people want to be loved and appreciated. So there are three kinds of dating.
Okay.
And there are two great kinds of dating, and the third one is a real problem.
Okay, walk us through that.
Start us with the good one. Start with the legitimate two.
Yeah. So the first one is recreational dating. It's dating for fun. It's dating to be social. You're dating to find out what's changed out there. Find out what you like, what you don't like.
Even at an older age, I mean, you know.
Yes, because
40s
you're
and
a new
50s
person. After divorce, you really have now an opportunity to look at yourself today.
Okay.
Now. And how do I want my life to look like in the future?
And so how do you match up the fact that you're recreationally dating with somebody who may be looking for a long-term relationship? How do you set those boundaries from the outset?
Exactly. So there are three pieces to remember here, essential pieces. And that is you do not become exclusive with this person. Okay. So that you see other people if the chance arises. You don't commit a lot of time to them. You keep boundaries around your emotional investment, your time investment, certainly around sex, and you do not introduce these people to your kids.
That's a really
so these are
If you think
boundaries.
this guy or girl is terrific, you keep your boundaries because if they're the right person, they'll be there when you're ready to
That's
date
right,
seriously.
and that's what I say. Don't cheat the process. This is actually going to save you. Could be years of really bad decision making. And that is the ideal place to be when you're newly divorced or widowed. It is beautiful.
I love you're giving us permission for that, to go have fun with dating.
Go have fun. And the third key to that is to tell that person, look, I really am enjoying your company, but I'm seeing other people. I'm not intending this to be a serious relationship right now. I'm just casual. I'm just having fun.
Okay.
And so if you want a long-term, you go find that person. I don't want to hold you up.
Okay.
It's very respectful.
Can we assume then that the second category is long-term relationships?
Yes.
Can you do that right after a divorce? Or are you
I
saying no?
would absolutely no.
Okay, you start with recreational
You're
regardless.
not in the frame of mind to jump back into a long-term committed relationship. You just aren't.
You always hear that rebound relationship, but
yeah, because you're hungry for love and attention.
Yes.
And somebody who likes you and looks at you adorably.
How do you know when you're ready for that long-term relationship?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so the three keys to knowing that you're ready for long-term is you know and you love yourself. You've settled your mind, you've grounded yourself after the divorce, you've done some introspection, and you know and love yourself. And then you are able to gauge your compatibility with another person within the context of your current life.
Okay.
So against the backdrop of your life now. Mm-hmm. And then the third one is you've acquired the interpersonal skills to sustain a long-term relationship. So there may be some learning to do from the last relationship.
See, but that's one, I mean, everyone, I don't know that many people take the time to really do this. We've done a lot of segments on this. getting to know who you are, being able to be alone before you progress to a relationship.
Yes.
I know very few people that take the time to really do that.
To get them.
I have to say that is where a coach comes in, because a coach takes you through those steps. And I think we're going to talk about that plan.
Yeah.
It's like a playbook for dating.
Yes.
Which I think you need to have.
And you need to know what's in there. It consists of so many different things. So just to carry on, because we don't want to miss the trap. The third one is the mini marriage.
So this is the bad kind of dating. Recreational, good. Long-term, good when you're ready for it. But this is the bad one.
This is the bad one, and honest to goodness, I think everybody has been here. Because you are swept off your feet by somebody. It's up for a lot of people, it's rebound, and you want to see more and more of this person. Yeah. And pretty soon you're noticing, oops, there's shoes under the bed and toothbrush in the bathroom, and you are in together now. This is the mini marriage, and you're playing life together.
Well, why is that so bad? Couldn't it evolve into long-term?
Well, really, it's you've dived in. You have done it. You're not conscious of it. You've gone with chemistry.
You've led with
chemistry is overwhelming. It floods our systems, and it was great for cavemen because their only job was to procreate, so they didn't become extinct. Now we've got longer lifespan. We have very complex needs. Chemistry is just one little piece of this.
And extricating yourself from that mini marriage when it's the wrong thing. Now you've enmeshed your kids, your friends, you've given up all your friends.
Exactly. So there's two ways you can go with that. Either you own up to, this is not what I wanted. And it's so hard and so sad because sometimes you've made major sacrifices along the way, or you've made career choices. You've really gotten in with this person. So it's very hard to end, especially when you're coming out of a divorce and here you are again. Or even worse, you don't know how to extricate yourself. And this happens. A lot of people have confided in me that they actually got married to this person. The family was involved, the friends were involved.
They were embarrassed, maybe?
They were totally embarrassed. There was so much momentum in the relationship that they couldn't quite come to ending it.
This might explain why the statistics for second marriages are so abysmal.
Really
They're worse than
They're
first.
way worse than
first marriage failings is like 43 seconds, 67%.
So people are just jumping in. The first
Thinking
person
they're
who-
smart.
But I was just going to say, I had lunch with a friend yesterday. She's a smart woman. And she just said, I don't know what happened. I got swept off my feet. I'm in this relationship. And then he became very possessive of me.
Yeah.
I was about to move in with him.
And so people typically make this mistake getting into the mini marriage when they haven't done the recreational dating and come up with their relationship plan.
That's right. And it's very understandable because they're vulnerable. They're hungry for love and affection. And chemistry. And people don't know the power of chemistry. It has all the bonding chemicals in there. I mean, we really are helpless. When you see people who just never stop dating, they're dating serial daters, we call them. They're actually addicted to chemistry, to the high that you get with chemistry. And so you don't want to be living in this chemical soup.
Yeah.
You want to become
Chemical soup, I love that.
you want to become a conscious dater.
Yes, this whole thing is about consciously dating.
It is.
Deciding where you are in the process and what you need.
Yeah.
I love what you said in the pre-interview. You're talking about Gwyneth Paltrow and a conscious uncoupling.
Yes.
You're saying do exactly the opposite. Do a conscious coupling.
Yes, it's basically the same thing where you have respect for the process and you treat it seriously.
Okay, we're going to stop
Excellent.
here and we're going to do another interview with you on this relationship plan, which is so key to not making mistakes. So
Great.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank
So
you.
for more information on how to date consciously and wisely, watch us at thesingleprocess.com.